changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Markakis over at second. Flowers on at first with 2 down. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Boston Red Sox. It's now to the plate, Francisco Lindor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Michael Brantley in his career against Porcello. He's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Curveball swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Leon has it, and he makes the throw to first. Brantley is retired, 2 down now. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Porcello gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Edwin Encarnacion would be next. Another full count pitch on its way. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Missed with a slider. Here's the 1-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And misses inside with that one, ball 1. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this ball needs to be retrieved way out near the 420 sign. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And forget about it now as he is hung out to dry here, and they tag him out on the busted squeeze play. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's only 1 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A ball and a strike now. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw.
He's safe.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. And the runner's breaking for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Nunez on third with 2 out. The runner's breaking for home. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Dribbled down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Sandy Leon. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it 1 away. Here's Melky Cabrera in his career against Porcello. Comes in with 15 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for the Indians, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go in the high round.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. That's wide, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. High in the air out to center field. Allen is there, and that retires the side. In now, Yan Gomes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Betts. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Allen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Riding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He flied out leading off the ball game. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Oh, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Another full count pitch home. Popped high in the air. Devers is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 0-1 the count. Benintendi tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Lindor to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. High pop up. Lindor waits on it, and that's the third out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out of the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he is in there. Here's Melky Cabrera. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ramirez on second. Alonso at first, 1 gone. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Chopped weakly to the left. And try as he might, but he can't. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Brantley going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Popped him up. Lindor has a play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. Leon, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Squared that one up just a little late. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So striding in, Greg Allen. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he popped him up. Bogarts into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Devers will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Benintendi gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Throw over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's on the move again from first. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second. A runner at second. Nobody out. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Moreland.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to a... Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Nunez has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swung on and missed for the first strike. An 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Hard ground ball to third. And there's one down now. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy León. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy León. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Hit sharply toward the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Yonder Alonso will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Hit well on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Leadoff man gone, and that brings up Melky Cabrera. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. To the plate now is the designated hitter, geee-mulah2k3's. Oliver Perez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Number 49, Oliver Perez.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Perez with a good fastball there to start the at-bat. No balls and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. 2-1 now to Mookie. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. This is skied into short left center. Allen on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high, he barehands it. How about that? Stepping in, Greg Allen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped him up. Nunez is calling for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! Into the box, Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. No balls and a strike to count. Pomerantz, a native of Tennessee, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career.
And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso moving to his left. 1 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Number 2.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he popped him up. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he's 0 for 4. 9th inning save situation coming up now. They'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Next will be the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now.
Throw on to first.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. Cleveland, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrell. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star. We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. The A's take on the Indians, and it's coming up next. Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Corey Kluber is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off from Milwaukee, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. In is Christian Yelich, his career line with Bolton Average. He's batting .450. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Fouled off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder number 13.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, and that's the first out of the inning. And the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Albies makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching. Perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's able to get back in there at first safely. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Second baseman.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Schoop. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping in, Ryan Braun. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a little tapper. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side. So stepping in, Manny Pena, his career line with Foltynewicz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Manny Pena.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Chase Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Acuna is there, 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
1 strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out. Now game on.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Anderson at second, Kane at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So striding forward now, Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Popped him up. Arcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Settling in now, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Number 13.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battled.
Kane is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with 1 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Braun, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A check swing here, but he holds. Into the box now, Freddie Freeman set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Freddie.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Set and the pitch. High fastball is in there. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here now the 2-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Aguilar is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chase Anderson. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
To 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hit out towards second.
Albies brings it in.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Hot shot to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. In is Christian Yelich. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Pitch outside, the throw. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Striding into the box, Mike Fultonevich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted into center field. Cain is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Takes a curveball right on the corner. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swanson, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league. Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 2. Shane Carl takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Now a long throw home. And now confusion here with 2 men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Manny Pena. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Eric Thames will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. Thames behind 1-2. Moustakas at 3rd. Aguilar at 2nd with 2 gone. And he's safe. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards 2nd. Taken in by Scope, and the throw to 1st is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. To short. Garcia has it. And there's out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. He's running. Strike taken to throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Travis Shaw is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count is 1-2 now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Lays off.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's 1-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now a move over to first. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. At the plate, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try to get back. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
Number 15, Aaron Pratt.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss there by Markakis, and he's down on strikes for the first out. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Hader is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And that one right. Adam Duvall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Got him swinging, and that will... Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. He's one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Behind the runner to second. Now batting, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Scope is there now to put this one away for the third out. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes.
Ryan Braun.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Coming to the plate now, Eric Kratz. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. On to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So now the Brewers pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia gloves it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for... Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Markakis. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And that was the
Center fielder.
first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Inciarte is going to get there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. In is Christian Yelich, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Too late. He's in there.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. And he scores on a daring steal of home. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runner goes for third. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry. Gone! Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson picks it up. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Johan Camargo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Johan Camargo.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Johan Camargo sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Kratz is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it
time for baseball on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, shortstop,
The pitch.
Machado.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Machado is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot on the ground to short. Lindor right there. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Shot weakly to the left. And that's the first out. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Brantley.
Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. And at first for him following the one-out single.
Jose Ramirez.
The 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Edwin Encarnacion now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's 0 for 5. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Yonder Alonso looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 13.
Bounce it to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Next for the Dodgers, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 out with a man at first. And that misses 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Melky Cabrera. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back. exactly the same way.
Bouncer to the left side. Turner over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and a side. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit to short. And that's the second out. So here's Matt Kemp now. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Kemp, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly.
A swing and a miss. That. Striding in for the Indians, Rajay Davis, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs. In now, Cody Bellinger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
No balls and a strike to count. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ready with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw.
He's safe.
The 2-1 is a called strike on the edge of the strike zone. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And the runner's coming home. Squeeze attempt misses. And somehow he's going to score despite the missed squeeze, and that'll go into the books as a steal of home. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-1 home. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high, ball 1.
Nope.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. High and deep to center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike to count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cabrera going back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. And now is Yasiel Puig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. After it is Cabrera. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Here's Melky Cabrera. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the Milkman. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig has a play. He's got it 1 away. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jason Kipnis becomes out number 2 this inning. Yan Gomes is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. And he struck him out. Striding in once again, Matt Kemp. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Another 0-2 home. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready on 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lindor into shallow center. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Well, next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much
a swing and a miss. That stepping into the box, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And now Davis swings and misses on a good pitch there as he falls behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Turner. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Gomes over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker.
Fouled off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kemp. And that retires the side. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. It was a flyout for him in his lane. Oliver Perez been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Fouled away.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 39, Oliver Perez.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Weak roller right side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So here's Matt Kemp now. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's a .348 batter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to a line. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Little chopper back to the mound. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jason Kipnis goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for a hit. Here's Rajay Davis now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. In the dirt here, and he'll make it back to first, but he made it more of an adventure than he probably should have. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. The relay. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Dozier in foul ground, but it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And digging in, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and a strike to count. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1 the count. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back, The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yasmani Grandal goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the left side. Ramirez is there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding in, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Brandon Geyer will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Machado. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Davis is there. 1 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. A wave and a miss. Missed with a slider. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Comes set and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1 and 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit.
And we'll have to leave it. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder.
Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Yan Gomes. Last time through was a base hit. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out to retire. In now is Yasiel Puig, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3. Dan Otero takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. On to first, and it's dropped. Luckily for him, though, there'll be no advance.
Now playing first base, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Manny Machado. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1 popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third. 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis on the run. But the left fielder calls him. Ready for another chance. Rajay Davis. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder,
John Axford takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
number 88.
In there, strike one.
Axford.
The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Rajay Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ball one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Axford, or the Axeman as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
One out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
Left fielder number 23.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. And the Tribe were led offensively this afternoon by this guy.